Lasagna Recipe for Expats in Mexico. Mexican Lasagna. Hi, broadcasting not live from Morelia, Mexico, I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. We have a new Facebook group. It's called Mexico Expats Living in Mexico, Bill Dallas Lewis. Join us, post your pictures, and share your journeys through Mexico. There's a link in the description below. Are you living in Mexico? Do you love lasagna and you want to make some? Have you been looking for the ingredients in Mexico and you just can't find them? If you answered yes to one or all of these questions, then this is your lucky day. This is the video that you want to see. I love lasagna. It's one of my favorite dishes. I don't remember how, but I learned to make lasagna when I was in high school, and it was really good. I know how to make lasagna, and I know what it should taste like. I've lived in Mexico for about 20 years, and this is my 5th month in Morelia. I hadn't had any lasagna in all of that time. 20 years without any lasagna. My first week in Morelia, I saw a restaurant. It was called House of Lasagna. That's not the real name, but I don't want to get sued, but it was real close to that. I was so excited. I went in, I ordered a lasagna, I ate it, and it was terrible. A couple of months later, there was another restaurant here in Morelia. I'd been there a few times, and I saw lasagna on the menu. So I ordered some. It was terrible. It was so bad, if I had a dog, I wouldn't give my dog this so-called lasagna. For some reason, since I've been here in Morelia, I've been cooking a lot. I decided to make some lasagna. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made it. I had to swap out some ingredients because I couldn't find everything that I wanted, but it ended up being pretty good. Let's go cook up some Bill the Geek super fantastic lasagna. We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Click that subscribe button and join in on the fun. Here are the ingredients I'm going to use. In the back, you can see ground pepper, my ragu. I've got 100% ground beef, and I'm going to use Tia Rosa tortillas. They come in a Ziploc bags, and they're very flexible. I've got my provolone cheese, my mozzarella cheese, and instead of regatta cheese, I'm going to substitute that with cottage cheese. To start our journey, I'm going to pepper my ground beef. See how fast my hands move, grinding those whole black peppers over my ground beef. And I'm going to put that into an air fryer and cook that for about 23 minutes. But before I put it into the air fryer, I have some garlic powder, and I'm going to powder it, and that's going to really make a nice mix between the black pepper and the garlic and the fresh ground beef. Now, instead of lasagna noodles, I'm going to use tortillas. And but first, I have that little pan, and I'm going to grease the pan with like half a tortilla so that none of the lasagna sticks to the side of the pan. And then I can start putting in the bottom layer of my lasagna with these nice, fresh, dainty tortillas. I've baked my pepper and my garlic and my ground beef, and now I'm going to put on my first layer of ingredients, which would start out with some provolone cheese, and then I can gently spread my secret hamburger, garlic, pepper, ground beef over the provolone cheese. And I try to move really. See how fast I'm moving? Then I throw on a topping of mozzarella cheese. And actually, provolone cheese is not hard to find. There goes my ragu over that. And I have seen regatta cheese in some creamerias. That's a cheese shop. But not very many. And cottage cheese can even be hard to find. But there goes my first layer of goodies. So once the first layer is done, it's tortilla time again. And I just break up the tortillas and make another layer just like they were lasagna noodles. Lasagna noodles are pretty easy to find at most major grocery stores. But I start out, again, you just do it once and repeat the process. Throw in my provolone cheese, another layer of my wonderful hamburger in there with my mozzarella cheese. Got the provolone, the mozzarella, another layer of cottage cheese. And you got to move fast. You got to move really fast. See how fast I'm moving? There goes some more of the great ragu. So now, got the ragu at the top. It's time to put on my final layer. I want to make my final layer, again, mainly so it doesn't burn around the top. So I'm going to throw some tortillas, and I'm going to cook this at about 425 degrees in my air fryer. But I only use, look at that, I put the tortillas on, a little bit of ragu over some mozzarella cheese, and I just don't want it to burn at the top because I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil before I put it into the air fryer, where I'm going to let it cook for about an hour and 15 minutes, and that'll give it the big thumbs up. Let's cook it and come back and see how it looks. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. And if you like the video, click the like button. If you know somebody that wants some good lasagna, click the share button. It's all done. I pull it out of the air fryer and it's time to see how it looks. Ooh, look at that cheese. And notice how the tortillas helped it so it didn't stick to the top, and it's just good to go. It was delicious. I cut this up into about 14 pieces of lasagna. Then I put those 14 into the freezer, and that gives me 14 meals, which will last me almost a month. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you really dig some really good Bill Dallas Lewis lasagna. We have many more videos to come and some specialty recipes coming up just for you. Click that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.